Huh?
You play so much. Yes. Okay. So, Mr. Steve, CEO, what you got going on now?
Oh man, I got a lot of big things popping, a little things stopping. You know what I'm saying? First and foremost, y'all got to go to my my website. You know, dbsclothing.com. I mean, DBS Clothing is the name of the clothing line. I started the clothing line with my last name. Noticed that it was a video I saw where a lot of people get rich off their last name, and I'm like, I wanted my last name and the legacy of my last name to be important because we have the Staple Singers, Staples Center, all of these staples everywhere. But it's like my family doesn't have that legacy, so I started a clothing line, DBS Clothing. DBS stands for Them Staple Boys, so y'all can go to themstapleboysclothing.com, get you some merch, you know, affordable merch. You know what I'm saying? I am a clothing line that you would want to deal with. Gucci, all of them. Hey, don't worry about them no more. You got me. You feel me? So you could go to that. That's all I'm working on right now. Really, the music is coming. I just been like laying low on the music right now because I'm focused on the clothing line. I still do. I do it here and there. You know what I'm saying? But you know, once you get older and you start to see different avenues, you got to open your eyes and you got to see different avenues. You got to chase different dreams. You know what I'm saying? Because different avenues can't open up the door for the music for me. You know what I'm saying? So. It ain't just one avenue. I still have it, but I'm just focusing on the avenue right now.
Okay.
ThemStaplesBoysClothing.com.
Well, you know I'm a fan, so I'm gonna go ahead and purchase a shirt. I should have purchased one for today. However, it's okay because you know I have all of the seasons coming forward, so I'm gonna definitely get one, and I'll make sure that I put it on and wear it and make sure we good.
Yeah, you know, it's gonna be there. It ain't going nowhere. So.
Oh, I know. You know, I was there when you first did your concert with All Blue on. I see you.
Yes. You've been here for a while, there. Okay, Stable State of Mind 2 coming. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go ahead and get on my music. Okay. You've been following for a long time, yeah.
You see me? Yes. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into your questions. And this question is into what we just was discussing.
Mm-hmm.
So your question is, how do you feel about Dwayne Wade's public eye reaction to his son coming out as a transgender, and why?
First of all,
the public eye. Not saying what he did on the, closed doors, because we just saying how he's been reacting and doing everything. People have a whole lot of issues with it. Just I want to know your opinion.
First of all, shout out to that man. Raising his children, being the black role model that he is to the world. We can't tell nobody how to raise their children or what to do with their children. That's number one. Number two, for him bringing that in the public eye, I feel like that is another way of the media doing exactly what we said earlier, is just like putting it in the cartoons. Why not let a public figure who has a son at the age of 12, 13, 11? Well, how old was his son when he came out?
I think she was younger than that, right? Yeah, possibly when she came out.
Yeah, she came out younger than that. So this is a situation again where you have to let them develop and get older. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell him what to do with his child, but how I feel about it, I didn't agree with it, but I definitely felt as though they had to use somebody to push that narrative as well. You know what I'm saying? And why not use Dwayne Wade and his child? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Do I agree with it? No, but I can't oppose to what another man does with his child and with his children. Has it affected a lot? I don't know. Could it? Yes. But what can we do about it? You know what I'm saying? That's his child. That's his daughter. But I didn't agree with it at all. No, I didn't agree.
Yeah,
she's so young. And as an adult, like I said, once you get to an adult, then you make those decisions. But you allowing that so young, what if she grows up, turn 18, 19 and realize, I really don't like this. You know what I'm saying? Now you're in a public figure. Now you're going to be in the public again because now you got to come out and say, you don't have to, but I'm sure to be like, oh, Dwayne.
It's going to come up. It's going to come up.
You know what I'm saying?
And social media and YouTube, it don't die. People can pull up stuff from 20 years ago. And with this, it's like, back in the day, we had Magic Johnson. His son is gay. However, it was a different era because there wasn't so much social media at the time. So Magic Johnson came out and said, "That's my son. I love my son, and that's it. Period."
Mm-hmm.
But it was no social media following him on every aspect, whereas he had a Facebook, an Instagram, and all these YouTube page that kept on directing his life to bring his child into the front of the camera. You see what I'm saying? Like with Dwayne Wade, it's like his child.
He made it a point to put his child out. Well, I'm going to do
Well,
this.
I don't believe that he made it a point. I feel like social media.
Why do it?
Because the thing is, if your child has a social media page, which I don't feel like children should have a social media page, I feel like they should wait till they're 16 to have a social media page, because everything that goes on in social media has a reaction, and it puts stuff in your kid's brain that they are not ready to function. That's just like us. If we sit and we go on social media and we are directing our attention to something and it's all negativity, it will pull all of that into you. So with a child being young, having a social media, and the media, everybody is trying to see what's going on in your life. They're going to follow each and every one of your family members. So your family member, your child, is coming out saying things on live, on social media, everything, and then he pops up and he's on a interview, and they ask him about his child. So now he has to bring how he reacted to his child behind closed doors in front of a media. And then if he didn't already have his child in social media ad, now if he don't have his child in social media ad, now they saying that you're trying to push your child back because we don't want us to know that your child is transgender. So he's conflicted with, okay, am I going to keep my child back here the way they was already? And then people say that, oh, they wasn't back there already? Or am I going to bring them to the front and embrace it and do the things that my child want to do? Because a lot of people are saying that he's doing too much when it comes to bonding with her or him.
But you can't tell somebody what to do with their child.
Exactly.
If that's cool for him to do what he's doing, and he let her come out at the age, and then that's his child. So if he bonded with it, that's his relationship with his child. Him dyeing his hair, that's his relationship with his child. He don't care what we got to say. He don't care what anybody got to say. He did it. That's what's going on. Now, you putting it all on social media. If that's what your child doing and put it on social media and they come at you, of course he's going to defend his child. He's going to defend his family, because it's like, that's what he want to do. That's what she want to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I apologize for keep calling it her a he, and when it's a she. But if that's what she want to do, that's what she want to do. That's your children. That's your child. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, me agreeing with it.
That's what they need to do.
I don't disagree with it enough to be like, oh, he bogus, he should have didn't know. I just felt like I disagree. But whatever's gonna make you and your family happy, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's what you do. Like y'all said earlier, kids shouldn't have to wonder whether they're straight or gay. It shouldn't be like that shouldn't even be in their mind. Like, let them grow up, let them develop their skills, because when you get out in life, you got life to deal with regardless if you're straight or gay. You know what I'm saying? So you get those talents up, you get those attributes up, get your grades in school, and getting your brains right. And then when you get older, if that's what you feel, that's what you do. We're gonna love you regardless. I'm gonna love my children regardless if they say whatever they like. But right now, your focus is school. Your focus is not even on those type of things. Whether it's a boy or a girl, you're not finna focus on it. I don't care what it is. That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? That's just what I said. That's how I feel. If that's the old school way of feeling about things, that's just how I feel. I'm not opposed to anybody's sexuality. I have a transgender little brother. Love him to death. Love her to death. One of the coolest individuals to ever be around. I've even kicked it with her. You feel me?
Yeah.
No discomfort enough, because I'm comfortable with my sexuality. I know who I am and what I am. So I was around and we had a ball. We had a good time. So what you do when you get older, that's what you do. If you feel like that's what you want to do when you're older, I'm gonna love you regardless.
Yes. And people fail to realize that. But see, the thing is, we don't have enough people that say that. Well, we have people that's spreading love and making sure that everybody is loved. But a lot of people, a lot of younger people look for acceptance in the wrong people. And those are the people that they sit and they torment themselves about. That's just like you have a birthday party. Everybody show up to your birthday party except for like 2 people that you really wanted to be there. You get on Facebook and say, oh my goodness, nobody, your status is basically focusing on the people that were not there instead of the people
who, exactly.
So you
Exactly.
love on the people that love on you. And that
Yeah.
goes to say,
Yeah.
that's why I say that when you're young, you should not have social media. I do not feel like social media is built for our kids.
Yeah, it could be influential to children. Definitely, it could be
Yes,
very influential. You know what I'm
yes.
saying? But that comes along with your household too, because you can't allow social media to be more influential than
Well,
you
that's the
and
thing.
your house.
Right. But see, the thing is that you can make sure that you are focused and making sure that your child know that you love them. Make sure your child know, the morals that they supposed to be doing. At the end of the day, if your child looks up to somebody, or if your child is constantly hearing social media over you, we can't be at our kids all day. We got to work. We got to, tend to other kids. We got to tend to everything. But we still focused on our kids. That's
Mm-hmm.
why I say, if it takes a village to build a child and to raise
Mm-hmm.
a child, you
Mm-hmm.
need to pick your village. Social media
Mm-hmm.
should not be the village. That's what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying. So I
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
be
I
in
agree with
two
that.
places at one time and still give all four of my kids the actual undivided attention. I can do two things and listen to all of my kids at one time. That's how good I am. However, I have
Mm-hmm.
a village that is in place to make sure that if one of my children step out of line, they're going to scoop them up. Facebook,
For sure,
Instagram is
for
not
sure,
the
for
village.
sure.
You
Definitely,
know what I'm saying?
definitely,
So
definitely, definitely.
we do. Our parents do, but we always get the ones that say, okay, well, the parents should be doing this. No, it's not. You need to, everybody needs to be accountable for what they do.
All
So,
four of my kids
yes,
know I don't play. They know I'm all for their education. They know I'm
yes,
all for their skills in life and being better individuals. So, um, social media, they heavy into social media. Don't get me wrong, like all for it, because I have a stepdaughter as well, but that's my
yes,
baby. You know what I'm saying?
yes.
So I say four. So all of them are heavy into social media, all down to my 3-year-old. But their mother, me, and the people around, our influence on them is, like you said, is heavier than social media.
Yes,
So if I see something, or if you do it, like, better than to do
yes,
certain things on social
yes,
media.
yes.
They know not to
But
do it to
even
me. They
though,
not
but
to do
even
it.
though we know, better to do things, that's just like us as adults. Even though we know better to do things, if we're constantly seeing something, our mind goes off of what we're supposed to be doing. We get sidetracked. So that's what I'm saying. Like some, social media like TikTok. I let my daughter do TikTok. It's funny, but I supervise what she posts, which one she's doing, and what she's seeing.
For sure.
When a child starts reaching for social media more than family and human contact, then that's a problem.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. For
So,
sure. Like, that's what I said.
so I see.
Certain homes got the sternness on. Yeah. I
No,
don't know whoever doing what they doing.
no.
Don't put them up.
I believe that Miss C had some things to
What
say.
happened to the homie that was on here with us?
He's down here. He just popped on, but I didn't want to
Okay.
interrupt you. We
Oh, go
doing it.
ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Do
Yes.
your thing.
Go ahead, Miss C. Oh, you on mute. You gotta unmute. Yes.
Right.
Go ahead.
So I absolutely agree. But my thing is like, there's a way to protect your family if you really want to protect your family. It's got to be a one. And we're going back to the Dwayne Wade. I believe that the first time I saw it, it was in a picture. It was in a family picture, and it had an article under it. I didn't know nothing about, his child being transgender or whatever the case may be. But I do believe at this young age, to make that transition at a young age, like you said, they don't know really what they like or what they want. And they can turn 17, 18, 19, be like, okay, I want it back, or, give me my pieces back, or, whatever it is, they can, make those decisions because
Oh, Miss C, you got bad connection.
Yeah, she froze. I thought it was my
Yeah,
phone.
I know. I looked over like, wait, did it meet? Okay, she was.
Yeah, it's her.
Yeah.
She
Okay.
probably got a
She'll
call or
pop back
something.
on. Yeah, she'll see that she did. Okay, so we're gonna move on to your next question. Okay,
For
so
sure. For sure.
all right, so another social media. Okay, so on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, on the couples retreat edition, how do you feel about the reply Mandisi gave Yandy, and would you stand by your wife if it was the like if you had if she had to go to jail for 5 years or whatever, would you stand by your wife?
And what was his response?
His response, okay, so the thing is, okay, so I forgot you said you didn't see. Okay, so Mendici went to jail for about 4 or 5 years.
I know the story. What was his
right.
response?
So his response was he don't know what he would have done in that situation. She asked,
he don't know?
Yeah, she said, I want to know if the roles were reversed and you had to stay home and I had to go to jail.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
He said he didn't know. And the world went crazy.
First of all,
in the world of Papoose, the world went crazy.
First of all, even if you don't know, right? That ain't nothing you say to national television. You don't say that on TV if you don't know. You rock out. Yes, I would have did the same thing. Like, I'm going to wait for you. He said he don't know, which means deep down in his heart, he really don't know. And that alone shows the lack of loyalty he would have to his wife and the difference between hers and his. If my fiance, if I had to go to jail and my fiance stood by me, right? If she asked me that question, I'm going to stick by you. I'm going to be there 10 toes down. She wouldn't even have to ask me that question because she know. Like, right. I'm going to be there 10 toes down for him to say, I don't know. That shows
for her to ask the question, though, it shows something, though. Like, I don't know if she chose to ask that question or it was scripted.
Regardless, his answer is, I don't know. Yeah, and that's crazy. I hope it was scripted. I hope that wasn't his real answer. Because if
some people said that it was scripted, but I feel like that's a cop-out because he now see how he looked on social media. Because
crazy.
Yes.
Your loyalty ain't the same. You don't know. How is that even coming up? Like,
you don't know.
Yeah, I don't know how much I'm gonna say about that, but he's a dickhead. Excuse my language. He's an idiot for somebody to stand by you.
Go to jail, so why wouldn't you just lie?
It's not even like it ain't like it's gonna happen. It's a hypothetical question that you could have answered, however, but he answered it truthfully and said he didn't know because his loyalty ain't as strong as hers. And you that's on them. That's their relationship. That's what they do. I hope it was scripted and he wasn't serious, but if he was. Yeah, she need to let that man go. How you not know?
Yeah, but couldn't nobody pay me, even if it was scripted? Couldn't nobody pay me enough money to say that about my wife? Though?
I'm gonna answer the real way, and I'm gonna say yes. I'd have waited. Like, why wouldn't I wait for you? Like, why wouldn't you do the same thing?
But I'm saying though, even if that wasn't how I felt, and I said it off camera, and they said, okay, well, use that. I would have never done that. Never.
Maybe he wanted the truth to come out. Maybe it's something going on in their relationship. Maybe it's. I don't know, but if that, like, we hypothetically speaking too, if that's his real answer, he's a fool. Like, and she a fool to stay with him.
Then on the show, he was talking to Delicious husband, and he was saying that basically he would be in jail and he would come across finding out that she was outside partying and kicking it, and he felt some type of way about her being outside kicking it while he in jail. Like,
what was she supposed to do? Sit there, act like she in jail?
That's what I'm saying. Like, she got to be in jail too. As long as she's not, you're her husband. She is loyal to you.
If she kept that thing on clank, she ain't mess with nobody else or whatever the case may be. We don't, like we said, we don't know their story. We don't know if she did it.
But nothing came out though. She's in
if she did it,
came out.
Like, that's loyalty beyond. Of course, she's gonna still live her life and have fun. You idiot! Right. You locked up. It ain't her fault you got locked up. You still gotta let her live her life and do what she do.
It's definitely not her.
How you get mad because she kicking it, enjoying, and still having fun while you locked up? She's not supposed to have fun because you made your decisions. Yeah. Man up! It's a lot of these dudes. It's a lot of dudes nowadays in society that are straight. They should be females. A lot of these dudes are sensitive, and it's terrible. I don't know what happened between.
Hold on, don't say that. You could be sensitive and be a man.
No, these dudes are too sensitive. They female sensitive. That's up to y'all.
I feel some type of way though because you insulted females by saying that.
No, females are female. Y'all can be sensitive. Y'all are here to be sensitive. A man is not supposed to be as sensitive as a woman. We can show our emotions, yeah, but how you get mad because she kicking it, bro? What are you talking about?
I do agree. That's just a little bit extra.
That's too much. You locked up.
Yeah,
it ain't like you set up a date night, nigga, and you tried to do something with it. She went out with the girls. You was locked up. How you mad, bro? I don't understand some of these guys' logic, bro. It's like between the mid-90s up until today, something happened in the water or the food. These dudes act like females, bro. I'm telling you. That's some female type stuff. Like, not even, I wouldn't even say that's a female type stuff. That's just off his rocker. You
No,
mad because she kicking it, then you say you
it's,
don't know if you would stick with her. Listen, man.
I got you, Steve.
That's why I don't watch those shows. That's why,
the thing is, I got put on because my sister-in-law called me and said, "Do we watch it?" And I was like, "No." And then my husband was like, "I seen some clips. We should watch it." So he ended up falling asleep, and I ended up watching it. And I'm like, "What?" And then I'm talking to him about it. He was like, "What?" I'm like, "Yes." He was like, "Well, we got to watch it." We still didn't watch it, but I told him the story or whatever, and he was like, "Yeah, he wrong."
Yo, if Remy Ma asked Papoose, or if Papoose asked Remy that, she would no hesitation. Yeah, I waited for you. Like you can't, like, bro, how you say you don't
in the world
know?
of Papoose, like literally, that is like a magical story that happened.
Because he stood by her for 8 of them.
Exactly. And I'm pretty sure it's a lot of relationships like that. But Papoose and Remy is in the public eye, which I love them. I love their relationship. I followed them. I was a Remy fan before she went away. I became a Papoose fan when she was away. However, I feel like in the world of Papoose and Remy, when that question is asked, and y'all they from Hollywood, whatever. No, they from New York. I'm pretty sure they from New York. Anyway, in the world of Papoose and the world of Remy, when that question is asked, you automatically say yes. Period.
I don't care how you feel.
I don't care how you feel.
No hesitation. Yes.
Before she can even get the words out, he was supposed to say yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like,
yeah.
It's crazy because if you ask, he seemed like the type of, you ask him,
would you? Go ahead.
Would you smack your mama for $10 million or something? This nigga probably say yeah, but it's who's gonna pay you $10 million to slap your mama? Hypothetically speaking. But you gonna say you don't know if you would. That's a real answer. Yeah. He really wouldn't know if he stuck by him.
Because those questions are meant for you just to see if you loyal to the person or if you don't like it. That's just like, Yeah. Okay, so we have.
Okay, what that question was.
Definitely was
a question. You cannot be upset with the man for telling the truth. He already has a problem with infidelity, so he was just being honest. I'm sorry. He said what he felt. I'm sorry. It was wrong, but I mean, hey, he put it out there. And she knows what type of man she got. Here's my thing. You know what type of man you got. You know what type of man.
And that's what I'm saying. Because the thing is, when you ask that question, no, he is. But if you have to ask that question, you know what kind of man you got. Yes.
Right.
To that. Yep. If you have to ask that question, you know what kind of man you have. So
with that, look like he got touched while he was locked up, though.
Oh my God, Jesus! You know what? Oh,
man, DC give me those type of vibes, yo. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Do
he give me those vibes, yo. Man, DC got touched on in that joint.
It is what it is.
Bro, he too sensitive.
Oh my God.
Too sensitive.
Okay, so now I gotta watch the rest of the episodes now.
No, I don't watch it, but when I used to watch it back in the day, like when I seen Matt DC, I was like, this guy, he gonna come out of that closet one day. You know what I'm saying? And, hey, do your thing, player. If that's what you do, that's what you do. I don't judge you.
Yeah.
I ain't judge you.
See, there you go. The world will make
I love everybody. I'm telling you, everybody.
Right, exactly. No, we do. It's all about just the conversation, and we can voice our opinions on however we feel about the situations. At the end of the day, we still love. That's just how we are as Black people. We can, gag on each other, roast each other. At the end of the day, it's still all love. Period. So we love our Black people in the public eye. It's just, we worried about the people that's putting stuff in our kids' mind and everything. And
I don't even worry about them. I just don't agree with the cartoons and all of that, But I raise my children. Yeah. I teach my children that you're not worried about a girl or a boy. You're worried about your education and what you're gonna do.
Yeah, and they also put in our public eye that our Black love and family is breaking, like we don't have it, and they always say that statistics say that we are the least likely to stay together, or we don't have. That's only because we put it on paper.
Yeah, nah, man.
I know a
We
whole
through
lot of
thick and
families
thin, man.
that have their mother and their father in their life all the time, but their mama put it on there that he ain't in the life. So that statistics is not
right. We
period.
lied to the government. We
Exactly.
lied to the
Yeah,
government.
exactly. I'm a single parent with 4 children. Okay, but hey,
Hey,
y'all know what it is. You know what I'm
they
saying?
talk about we ain't likely to stay together, but when Bob killed his wife and all his kids, what they don't say nothing about that.
Woo! That's a hope, man. That's they crime. That's they.
Bob be killing the whole family, and they be brushing it under the rug like it's normal. But we don't stay together. Come on,
But
man.
we don't stay, and it gotta be voiced.
We stay
Okay.
together for sure.
Oh, we definitely do. Okay. So with that being said, Miss C. All right. So, sir, can you please let us know where we can get all
For
of your
sure.
apparel?
ThemStapleBoysClothing.com, the new hottest joint out right now. Y'all got to go get it. It's affordable. It ain't gonna hit you over the head just because I ain't Gucci, I ain't Versace and all of them. Don't mean don't come purchase from me. You know what I'm saying? I'm a black entrepreneur, black owned business. Come support it. ThemStapleBoysClothing.com. Go to the add it on Instagram. Them Staple Boys Clothing. Add me on Instagram, CEO_Steve Staples. Also on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? And the music is coming, man. Salute Entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can follow us as well on Facebook and Instagram as well. Follow me on TikTok, the same name. I do inspirational talking. I don't just rap. I don't just do clothes. I actually speak to people's soul because I talk how I feel. I say how I feel. You know what I'm
And so, like,
saying?
people feel like you.
Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? But yeah, y'all follow. Go get those clothes, man. ThemStapleBoysClothing.com. You know what I'm saying? Go rock them. And when y'all get it, take a picture, send it to ThemStapleBoysClothing@gmail.com, and I'm put you on the Instagram and on the website.
Yes. So go subscribe to his YouTube channel as well. And it's mine. But okay, so thank you. All right. So I appreciate you guys. And we are, let's see. Is it back? Mr. Ernest Marshall.